It's another Soyless Match Show. I'm back. I'll always be back, baby. In today's show we have the Young Turks and nothing else. Oh, what a coincidence, what a shock, what a surprise, and shocking development. I know, but they keep doing shit that's funny. They keep pulling me back. Next time I'll talk about drama and those peaceful protests, which the Young Turks are commenting on.
In fact, all of the protests started out peacefully and unfortunately began to unravel as soon as an influx of police presence was shown.
See, the police made them burn the buildings. They are super innocent and peaceful until the police show up. Then the real violence begins.
Bunker boy, that's Donald Trump, because he was so afraid of the protests surrounding the White House that, the intelligence community, the Secret Service, I should say, wanted to keep him safe and, ease his nerves a little bit by literally putting him in an underground bunker for safety. And so Donald Trump, without a doubt, is a coward, and he's a laughingstock.
All right, so I'm here at a relatively small protest. There's no problems. Everyone is very, very, motivated. There's a bee. There's a bee. There's a bee. There's
Not the bees! No! Not the bees! Please help me! Fucking coward. Moving on. Into Cinco de Mayo. ¡Ay, ay, ay! ¡Ándale, ándale! The Young Turks had a very special show on Cinco de Mayo, where Cenk had a massive announcement and asked his audience for money.
All right, welcome to the Young Turks on a huge momentous day. Obviously, I'm referring to Cinco de Mayo. And then we have a 3-hour spectacular right afterwards that is going to unveil my 5-year plan to take over the country for progressives. There's a lot of fives today. It's 5-5 on the calendar. I've got a 5-point plan for a 5-year takeover, and we're trying to raise $55,000 today. So first of all, let's look at the thermometer. We start from the beginning of the day, not from the beginning of the show. And so far, we already have $3,987. Can I see $4,000? Can I see $5,000 before the commercial break? I don't know. And these are all, by the way, coincidences.
Coincidence! What is the coincidence? Coincidence! Could it be that the coincidence is that for progressive to take over the country, they need to give money to Cenk? Could that be the coincidence? Please tell us the plan, Cenk, with clown music in the background.
We do a whole segment where we shout out folks who give $1, $5, $27. It doesn't matter. We're all in this together. And as I'm about to explain, that's how we're going to win. Hold on, guys, 1 second. This is funny, but in these new days, with tight quarters around here, I've got to go pick up my papers, and we do this live. All right, now let's talk about the 5-year plan for progressive victory. The 5-point palm exploding heart technique. Yes, this is from Kill Bill. So, number 1 is TYT. Why? That's a placeholder for media. These are, right now, what I think is the best we got. For grassroots, it's our revolution. For congressional elections, it's Justice Democrats. Oh, there's surprise number 1. Number 4 is Jankpack. What in the world is that? And number 5 is Wolfpack. We have got to get in there, win elections, so that the next time you're on the ballot, people have already seen your name. And then by the time you're on Congress, they've seen your name several times.
It looks like Cenk big announcement had massive technical problems. Oh no, what a nightmare.
All right, back on the Young Turks. Obviously, we had a technical difficulty there. And sorry about that, obviously. And I think we're back. Okay, there we go. I was freezing a little bit. So that's where Jankpack comes into play. Soon, we'll be announcing a pack where we will be running ads to help progressives. Now, the first target of progressives will be Donald Trump. So let's all do it together right now. Okay, so we're going to take a break here. Before we take the break, I want to check the thermometer because it is Giving Tuesday and Giving News Day. And we are trying to raise $55,000, and we are part of that pyramid. And right now, we're at $19,635, which is amazing. And these are all, by the way, coincidences.
Yes, it's nothing but a coincidence. Don't even think about it. And don't even also think about this other way you can help the progressive cause that involves giving money to Cenk Huger again. Oh no, what a coincidence.
So my whole life, people have been telling me to do one thing. And they keep saying this, especially since I've been on the Young Turks. Every friend I have, every family member, and a lot of you guys. Will you, for God's sake, do this thing, Cenk? What is it? Write a book. Fine, you win. The name of the book is Justice is Coming. Of course! Okay, so here I got a hard copy with me here too. So what you can do now, it's not out yet, you can pre-order. Is it already written? Nope. So first I'll tell you what's in the book, and then I'll tell you why it's potentially important to buy it. Okay, easy for me to say. What's gonna be in the book is what we've gone through so far, the battles that we've fought, and I got some stories for you guys. But also how we are going to take over the country, and I'm going to prove that the country's already progressive. The overwhelming majority of Americans are already progressive, they just don't know it. Unfortunately, the number one reason for that is the mainstream media. If a progressive book goes to #1 in the New York Times bestseller list, and yes, that is definitely possible, and you guys can make that a reality, guess what? Then all the publishers are going to want to have 100 progressive books. We were trying to get above $20,000. Did we do it during the break? Jeez and Lord mercy. You guys are awesome. Can I see 25,000? tyt.com/go for Giving Tuesday.
And I bet Cenk Huger's book is gonna be a masterpiece. So when it comes out, you could buy it and read it, or you could come here to Papa Pesos. I'll sure have something about it when it comes out. But in the meantime, here at Dame Pesos Investigates, our group of super powerful investigative journalists have found a new truth about Cenk Huger. A truth the mainstream media will never cover. I will do it. I will tell you the truth, and only the truth. The truth of what really happened the fateful day Cenk Huger went to buy chicken.
I went to Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I parked it in a place where there was 2 cars next to me, really tight spot, and a car behind me. And on my way out, I hit all 3 cars at once. I broke all records, okay? And I got stuck. I didn't know how to get out.
Is this the footage of Cenk Huger buying chicken? No, it isn't. The guy or woman only hit 2 cars. Cenk Huger hit 3. What about this one? Oh, that's only 2 cars, not 3. What about this one?
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
She didn't even hit anyone. Better than Cenk Huger, right? He went to buy chicken, and he trashed 3 cars at once. What a fucking imbecile.
Finally, I had to go inside the KFC and go, A, I'm sorry, I hit a bunch of your cars. They're like, what do you mean a bunch of your cars? I'm like, I don't know. Number 2, can someone take my car out? Because I don't want to keep hitting your cars, and I'm incapable of taking it out of this spot. Okay, and the owner I think was Indian, and this is unacceptable these days, but it's like, oh, you are crazy! I don't take out money. Give me the keys. Okay, and then anyway, he takes it out. Sorry, it's okay. All my best friends are in. Okay, and I'm worried that the chicken's getting cold, and then I'm finally eating the chicken. I'm at home, and I go boom, boom, boom on the door. Okay. What the hell's going on? And then I go to the door and it's cops. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? And I was like,
busted, Huger.
And that is all for this week's episode of the Soyless Math Show. But this is not all for next week's episode of the Soyless Math Show. Could it be a new Soyless Math Show next week? Yes, or maybe not. I don't know. Anything could happen. But hopefully it's almost ready. It's about the Young Turks again. Oh, what a coincidence, what a shock, what a mystery being solved. What a shocking plot twist. They had another meltdown, so I have to do it, and it was really fun. But then we will talk about the peaceful protests. That's right. I'm the only one that can solve police brutality, but only if you give me money. I need to fight for black people, but I can't do it with my money. I need your money.
Okay.
Could you imagine how awesome the police would be to black people if my wallet was bigger? It's the only way, you guys. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just try to entertain you for a bit.
Okay.
Because the world is real sad and it needs more giggles. I'm here for the giggles. And if you also are here for the giggles, please subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Downvote a Monday Math video. And remember, the Soyless Math Show is a comedy show. And it's also forever.